You drag yourself through the door after a long day, and then you collapse on the couch with your phone, and suddenly it's midnight. Another evening vanished into thin air. Sounds familiar? Here's the thing, your evenings aren't just free time. They are 4-5 hours that could really transform your life. With trial and error, I have worked out ways to turn my chaotic, unfulfilled evenings into the most rewarding part of my day. And I'm about to show you exactly how to make your evenings 10 times better. You come back home, open your shoes, and then you start thinking what exactly you want to do. At this point, you've already lost the game. You know why most people don't have productive evenings? It's not because they're lazy or they don't have time. It's because they don't have anything meaningful to work on. There's no goal, no direction, nothing pulling them forward after work hours. So pause this video right now, and I mean pause it, and even before you move ahead, take a pen and paper and write down your goal apart from your work life. What's that one thing that really lights you up? Maybe it's writing a book, learning a new language, setting up a side business. It could be anything. But whatever it is, get full clarity now and write it on pen and paper. That will give you the initial push. You can only implement the pointers from the video once you have full clarity on what you want to achieve. Have you done it? If not, I'll wait. Because this one step will completely transform how you approach your evenings. Now that you have your objective in place, let's create a weekly plan for your evening. And here's the key. It could be as small as writing one page for your book or practicing guitar for 15 minutes. But don't overwhelm yourself. Harvard Business Research reviews show that hitting small milestones that indicate progress is actually a major component of being happy in life. I discovered this myself when I started writing a book, even though it's still WIP. Those days when I write even a very small paragraph makes me super happy and infinitely better than the days where I've done nothing at all. So in the initial few weeks, keep your milestones light and your achievements heavy. You want to build momentum and not burn out. Moving to the next point. For Indian families, and I know this firsthand, dinner is typically late and really heavy. But an empty stomach will actually really wreck your productivity plans that you just made. But here's a simple fix that I've been using. Sit at the table for the family bonding and the laughter, but not for the food. If you leave office at 6:30 p.m., have a light dinner before that. It will ensure that your dinner is early and light, giving you enough time to digest before you sleep and also the requisite energy for your evening activities. Now, what about those days when you had a particularly draining day at work? We've all had them. The days feel that your brain is like mush by 6 p.m. On days like these, just give yourself a break. Take a 30-minute nap and you'll feel refreshed right after that. I found that a quick 15-20 minute nap really resets my energy levels. And if you really want to follow through, do a 5-minute meditation after that. It could just be heavy breathing, but that will also certainly help. These small resets make a world of difference. Here's something that most people never think of. Have you noticed how structured your work is with all the meetings and the work scheduled in? Why not bring the same structure home? Time slot your evenings as well. Our office calendars are jam-packed and thus our workflow is streamlined. We should ideally do that with our evenings. Slot your refreshment time, dinner time, family time, reading or any other hobby, and then you'll eventually find that you have at least 45 to 1 hour remaining for the work that you want to accomplish. Once you sort it down, you will be able to identify that 1 hour and have a productive time. Instead of wondering where all that time went, now you will actually be able to pinpoint. The next point is to have a dedicated workspace. Most people usually share their rooms with their spouses or their kids, or have their kids waltzing in during their productive time. So make sure that you have your workspace separately set up. Make it cozy and exactly the way you like so that you enjoy spending time there. It should reflect your style and most importantly, it should indicate privacy. If you are seated there, it should indicate to the rest of the household that you are busy for the next 1 hour. The last point, which is crucial, is to have a transitional activity. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about something called the habit stack, which means that one activity should naturally lead to another activity, building a stack of activities that is productive for you. For example, if you want to exercise right after coming back home, don't open your shoes and plop down on the sofa and start watching TV. Instead, after coming back home and freshening up, you should change into your work clothes and wear your shoes. That ensures that you will definitely go for your workout. This small change creates a natural bridge between you coming back home and starting your workout. Now, here's something that I've learned the hard way. Even after implementing all these strategies, if you still struggle to find energy for your evening goal, it might be time to look deeper into your health. Last year, I noticed my productivity plummeting despite having a solid evening routine. I was constantly exhausted, and it turned out there was more to the story than just poor planning. Pay attention to your body's signals. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating healthy food? Is your weight in the healthy range for your body? Make sure you check your basic body indicators like thyroid, BMI, any vitamins or minerals. Of course, I'm not a doctor, and this is not a medical advice, but I've seen firsthand how addressing health issues can completely transform your productivity, enthusiasm, and energy levels, in turn affecting your evening productivity. Sometimes the best productivity hack is simply taking better care of your health so that you have the energy to pursue what really matters to you. If this video was valuable to you, please take a look at my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what your evening goals are and what transition activity you'll be implementing. See you soon.